quiet in the studio.
Okay.
Roll tape.
Rolling record.
Ring up bars and tone.
10, 9,
Ready
8,
slate.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dissolve the slate.
10, 9, 8,
Ready.
7,
Fade
6,
the black.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Fade the black.
1.
Ready to
10,
fade in opening graphic
9,
and music.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fade in graphic and music.
10,
Ready to fade
9,
out music.
8,
Ready to fade
7,
in host mic and ready to
6,
dissolve to cam
5,
1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Dissolve to cam 1. Cue talent.
Welcome to Extermination Day.
Ready to
We
bring
have
up
a
host
great
name
show for
key.
you today. With us is Dr.
host
Alina
name key.
Malawi, who will tell us about the
Ready
end
to
of the
take
world.
cam
Welcome
2.
to the show, Dr.
Take
Malene.
cam 2.
Thank you for having me.
So can you tell us about when did you discover the asteroid?
Ready to
So
take
I
cam
was out
3.
walking one day
Take
with
cam
me and
3.
my adventure buddies,
Ready to
and we
take
just
cam 1.
discovered like this giant asteroid like in the middle of nowhere.
Ready.
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, okay then. Great.
Take cam
What
1.
and what can you disturbance
Ready to
of
take
the
cam 3.
what
Ready
they
to
said
fade
about the
in.
asteroid?
So
Yes,
what this is about the
take
asteroid is
cam
that
3.
it's irregularly large.
in,
So
yes, name
so
key.
when it landed, it grew over time. So when it
Ready to
landed, it
take
was really
cam 1.
tiny, and then it expanded as it just sat there because apparently it absorbed sunlight. So it
Take
just
cam 1.
got bigger and bigger.
Oh, and you
Ready
know,
to take cam 3.
and you know, I was watching about the asteroid,
4 minutes
and
on the
Iron
clock.
Man said Cecily that
Ready
when
to
he
take cam 3.
we can build a suit of armor around the world. Is that possible?
It's definitely
take cam
possible.
1.
It's just going to take some time for the material to get built and developed.
Take
Okay,
cam 1.
so what do we do?
Ready to take
So
cam
first,
3.
what's gonna happen is that we're gonna have to find like the strongest steel like in the world, and we're gonna have to gather that and probably build like a giant plane so it can be transported to like outer space and it can be built around the Earth.
Take cam 1.
Okay, sweet. A day
Ready to
off.
take
How
cam
much
3.
time do
30
we
seconds.
have before the disaster happened? And what should we name for the asteroid?
Take cam
So you
3.
got about like 3 months.
Just so
We
you
call
know,
it the
Kayla,
rocky
you're
asteroid because
approaching
it
the end
just
here
like
really
when it
fast.
goes into the
You wanna slow
planet,
it down
it
there.
disperses into like tiny little pieces
Thank
and it
you.
kind of looks like kryptonite.
Add
So-
a couple backup questions.
Oh, okay then. Well, that's
Keep talking.
well. Actually, what can you discover? Where was the asteroid is going to be landing possibly?
So it's
3
going to
minutes.
possibly be landing in China because it was man-made. So, and what they did was that they flew it, like they took the plane that they had it in and flew it in outer space, and then
Ready to
they
take
went
cam
over the
2.
Earth and they dropped it, and it's landing in China
cam
because
2.
nobody likes China because China's
Ready
like
to take cam
did the
1.
country wrong, did the United States wrong, and they were like, we're going to destroy China by making a man-made asteroid and have it display like kryptonite. So yeah.
Take cam 1.
Oh,
Still have 2
is it
minutes and 30
possible that we
seconds.
can go to a different planet
Keep it
once
going
the
there.
asteroid is about to hit?
Ready to
So
take cam
what's
3.
gonna happen
Take cam
is
3.
when it hits like the Earth, because the steel may not hold
Ready
up.
to take cam
We're gonna transport you guys all to space in our space living, and so we're gonna transfer you to space and transfer you to the moon, and you're gonna live on the moon, and we've done our tests, and you can breathe the air and everything.
Take cam
Oh,
1.
that's amazing.
Ready to take cam
And
3.
also, is there a possible way if we go to the moon? How can we get
minutes
food
remaining.
and water?
Take cam
So
3.
it's gonna be like how the astronauts have their food, it's gonna be air dried. And so once we like develop the technology for us to have electricity like in space, so we're gonna have a space microwave, and it's gonna turn that freeze dried food into actual food. And so you like press like 5 buttons, and it turns into actual food. So you can have like mac and cheese, eggs, breakfast, all that type of stuff. And then eventually after that, we're gonna start
Cam 2.
building other planets
cam
if we
2.
can.
1
And we're gonna
minute
have
till
schools
close.
and everything,
cam
and have
1.
like a space bus to take the kids to school and stuff like that. And we're building a whole space colony. That way you can live on Earth, and that way you can live on the moon. And because once the asteroid
Ready to
hits,
take
if
cam
the steel
3.
doesn't get sustained, it's gonna blow the Earth to
Take
pieces.
cam
So
3.
you're gonna have to
Ready to
live
take
in
cam
our
1.
space colony on the moon.
Take cam 1.
All right then.
Ready to take cam
It-
3.
And also, if we have a chance to return to
30
Earth,
seconds till close.
what year would
This
that
will
be?
probably the last last.
But like
Question,
we're looking
and
at like
wrap it up.
Sign though.
40,
wrap up.
35. So
Ready
like
to fade
years,
music and
like
graphic?
15, 20 years.
Ready
Oh,
to take
oh.
cam 2?
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's all we have time today. We would like to thank our host, Dr. Moline, for being here for us and everyone here on Earth. I'm Kelly G, and have a great afternoon.
Fading graphic and music. Cut.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Ready to dissolve
5,
to credits.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Dissolve the credits.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Ready to
6,
cut music
5,
and credits.
4, 3, 2,
Ready to fade the black.
1.
Fade
10.
the black.
Oh, yep.
It's not. Is it not going?
Oh,
Okay. Stop tape.